want to give you a real good look at Jupiter today, kid. Let's head for the sky. Jupiter's surface is covered with pastel-colored stripes. Now these are clouds, and within them, right here, is a dark, giant oval area. For 5 points, what is it called? Now don't rack your brain for a fancy answer, kid. It's a real simple name. Great red spot. Hey, you're great too, kid. 5 points. Now you can pick up another 5 if you get the next one right. The great red spot is probably most like a storm, a continent, or an ocean.
A storm.
Hey, it's flying colors time. A storm. Another right answer and another 5 points. That's 10 points. Give me 10, kid. All right. Before we get started, let's go through the pre-flight checklist. Safety belt, instruments, engines. Pre-flight checklist is A-OK. Take her up, kid. Heading 199. Destination, the moon. Hold it steady right there, kid. That's a good angle. You see how the moon and the sun are on opposite sides of Earth? Whenever this happens, we can see the whole face of the moon lit up. Now for 4 points, what is this phase of the moon called?
Full.
Right you are, buddy. Full moon. 4 points. For 5 more points, tell me how long it is from one full moon to the next full moon. Is it 1 day, about 29 and a half days, or 1 year?
About 29 and a half days.
Right again, about 29 and a half days. 4 and 5 makes 9 points for today. Great scoring, kid, and great flying, too. Take us on home now. Howdy, kid. You ready?
Let's go.
Okay, blast off. Today, we're going to explore the 4th planet out from the sun, the one just past Earth, Mars. Mars has a nickname that comes from the color of the dust that covers its surface. For 5 points, what is Mars' nickname? You got it, the red planet, 5 points. Here's another one for 4 points. How big is Mars compared to Earth? Is it about twice as big, about half as big, or about the same size as Earth? Half as big, right again for 4 more points. Last one now for 6 points. Earth has a natural satellite named the Moon that orbits it. Mars, too, has some natural satellites. How many? Is it 2, 4, or 7?
2.
Well, you guessed right on that one. 2. Take the 6 points. 15 for the day. You know something, kid? You're not only smart, you're lucky. Nice flying, kid.
Thanks, Bluegrass.
Think you can get us to Mars?
No sweat.
Like Earth, Mars has an atmosphere. For 5 points, tell me which of these gases make up more of Mars' atmosphere than any other? Oxygen, helium, or carbon dioxide?
Carbon dioxide.
That's right, carbon dioxide. 5 points. Okay, let's go in a little closer now. Even though you don't see any oceans or rivers on Mars, it does have water on it. But Mars is much colder than Earth because it's farther away from the sun. So, for 3 points, in what form will you find water on the planet Mars? I'll give you a choice. Rain, clouds, or ice?
Ice.
Ice, you did it again. That's 3 more points, making today's total 8 points. Great score, kid. Hey, you're really getting to know your way around our solar system. See you next time, kid. Heads up, kid. Pretty big, isn't it?
Yeah.
You're looking at the big daddy of the solar system, the 5th planet out from the sun, and the largest one of all. For 3 points, what's its name? Jupiter, 3 points. Now let's see if you can tell me just how big this baby is. For 6 points, about how many Earths would fit inside Jupiter? About 100, about 500, or about 1,300?
About 1,300.
Bingo! About 1,300. 6 points. Now, Jupiter looks solid from up here, but it's not. The planet is made up mostly of gases and liquids. For 7 points, which of the following is there more of on Jupiter than any other? Hydrogen, oxygen, or nitrogen?
Hydrogen.
Attaboy, hydrogen is right. 16 points. That'd be a mighty big score, even on Jupiter. Today's quiz is about rocket propulsion. Let's take a trip down to the Kennedy Space Center at Cape Canaveral. Now that's what I call a rocket. It's named after one of the biggest planets in our solar system, and it was used to launch all the Apollo flights which landed on the moon. For 6 points, kid, what is the name of this rocket? Saturn V, to be precise. 6 points, kid. Now, for 8 points, kid, how many stories high would the Saturn V be if it was a building? 36 stories or 48 stories?
48.
48 stories? Not that tall. 36 stories is the correct answer. One more question for 8 points, kid. Of the following fuels, which 2 fuels did the Saturn V use? Liquid hydrogen, liquid nitrogen, or liquid oxygen?
Liquid hydrogen. Liquid oxygen.
You got it, kid. The first stage motors use liquid hydrogen. The other stages use liquid oxygen. That's 8 points. So you totaled 14 today, kid. All systems go, kid. Let's fly. When very massive stars like this one, many times bigger than our sun, burn up the last of their usable fuel, they sometimes explode, flaring up millions of times brighter than before. Now, for 8 points, kid, what are these exploding stars called? Supernova, that's it, 8 points. Sometimes, after a star goes supernova, all that remains is a super dense little star that can pulse with energy. For 6 points, what are one of these little stars called?
Pulsar.
Right, a pulsar, 6 points.
Sometimes we think a star might collapse and form an extremely dense object with gravity so strong that nothing, not even light, can escape from it. For 6 points, what is this corpse of a star called? Here's a hint, kid. From the outside, it looks like a totally dark void in space.
Black hole.
Black hole, that's right. 6 more points. You got them all right today, kid. 20 points.